Hello, my name is AJ Fox. I use they, them pronouns, and I am the Director of Religious Education here at First UU. And today I wanted to share with you the writing about liberation that came at the beginning of the Soulful Homes packet from Soul Matters for the collection on liberation. In that packet, which is created by a Unitarian Universalist religious educator named Teresa Honey Youngblood, Teresa writes about a TED Talk given by Cosmo Fujiyama. That TED Talk, Cosmo Fujiyama talks about creating pause and get perspective moments. Pause and get perspective moments means that in life, we stop and we think about what's happening. Cosmo Fujiyama is from a family that goes skiing a lot. And in their family, they call them the lift moments, because when you're skiing, you get on a ski lift and it takes you slowly up the hill, and then you get off the ski lift and you ski down. And then you get back on the ski lift and you go slowly up the hill. And that is a built-in pause and get perspective moment. You sit and look at the hill that you just skied down and that you're about to ski down again, and you get to think about what you did right and what you did wrong and what you would like to do differently the next time. Lift moments, pause and get perspective moments. Teresa Honey Youngblood in the Soulful Home Packet talks about Cosmo Fujiyama's proactive approach to pause and get perspective moments as a practice of liberation. Because taking the time for lift moments allows for growth and learning, which in turn allows us to act differently the next time. So the pause and get perspective moment is part of what allows us to internally grow, to do a different thing the next time when we would like to. There's a parenting blogger, podcaster named Janet Lansbury. And Janet Lansbury talked once in a podcast about how the benefit and the drawback in parenting is that you get to have 200 trials on exactly the same thing. So just because you responded one way the first time that your kid does X, Y, or Z, doesn't mean you have to respond that way the next time, because you're going to have 200 more opportunities. Right? You're going to have 200 more times to respond to how they do whatever thing it is that you wish you had responded differently the next time. And that parenting in 200 trials feels like it has to do with this perspective taking lift moment. That liberation is that what Janet Lansbury was saying is, so take time between the trials to decide how you're going to respond the next time, and learn from your last trial. Cosmo Fujiyama says that in these perspective moments that we can ask ourselves 3 questions. The first question is, what am I learning about here invisibly? What am I learning about here invisibly? What is happening that I am taking in that I should be aware of? The second thing that you can ask yourself in a lift moment is, what is the gift here? Is there a gift here? What is it? What thing are we going to be able to take from here? Even in a very negative trial, even in a very negative ski run, you can find a gift moving forward if you assume that liberation can be part of that gift. And number 3, what am I committed to learning here? What am I committed to learning here? Those are the questions that Cosmo Fujiyama suggests looking at in your lift moments. What am I learning here invisibly? What is the gift here? And what am I committed to learning? These are the questions that can lead to liberation, because in Teresa Honey Youngblood's words, the secret lies in the lift moment. Taking a moment to step back from the struggle and put down the question, what is there here to fear? And picking up the question, what is here to learn? She goes on to describe how important this lift moment is, how important these perspective moments are that we can build into our life, saying, when we willingly accept the responsibility to adapt languages and practices that promote inclusion rather than harm and oppression, we learn that our liberation is tied up in the liberation of others. When we adopt practices that ground us in the here and now, so that we may stay engaged and thoughtful even when triggered, even when distraction and fear tempt us away, we learn that freedom within is attainable. It is one of life's greatest lessons and gifts. Learning leads to liberation. And I thought that that was worth sharing. We are lucky to have the Soulful Homes packets and the Soul Matters packets as part of our curriculum here at First UU, across the lifespan, faith formation, worship resources, the whole 9 yards. And I look forward to the 2021-2022 Soulful Homes and Soul Matters small groups and all the rest. I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a lovely Sunday.